Hello, everybody. Good morning, good night, good middle of the night, whatever. Oh, you stretching? Mm. Anyway, what is going on in the world? Oh, Christ, I've just been watching. This documentary. Well, sort of a YouTube presentation. But yeah, this super prison in El Salvador doesn't look good. Oh. Nor does poor old Elon Musk's fortune. 480 billion in December, down to about 300 billion now. He's lost out well over a third in his estimated value, but he doesn't have cash assets. He doesn't have real money. Oh, we got Lenny in. All right, Lenny. So, yeah, the world is basically a fucked up and depressing place at the moment. And I find solace in pornography and soft drugs. No, I don't. I find solace in fucking insanity and just fucking ignoring the whole shit show. I mean, I'm aware of it. I'm painfully aware of it. There's fuck all I can do about it. We're all in the same. I wouldn't say we're in the same boat. We're in the same 1970s era British Rail lavatory. It's the bog's blocked, the floor's covered in piss, there's no toilet paper, and there's just a bunch of fucking shit written on the walls. It's a terrible, terrible state of affairs the world's in, and it's fucked. And it's going to be fucked, I'd say, for a good 4 years. But it's opening up opportunities when America pisses a country off, right? And they go, yeah, this stuff we used to buy from you, America. We just had a word with the Australians, and we're much better off buying it off them. So you can just fuck off, can't you? You sell your shit to someone else who wants to put up with your fucking reciprocal tariffs. We don't give a fuck. And they're like, well, we're American, we won't buy anything off you. It's like, well, anyway, you cunts, fuck off. There's all sorts. You hear this shit about fucking shipments of food going abroad, and the infrastructure's broken down, that it can't be distributed, that the farmers have had their contracts cancelled. Well, the farmer won't be buying a new fucking tractor next year, so the fucking tractor's going to be fucking in the warehouse. The people who fucking ship this stuff around the fucking country and the world, they're not going to be in work. Once you start fucking with the farmers and taking away these big, decent government contracts to sort of supply food to other countries, they're fucked. It's all fucked, isn't it? I mean, every time I hear a different story, I mean, whether it's a super prison or it's fucking the plight of this, that, or that company, and you realise that fucking Trump has started fucking around with the shit that he shouldn't be fucking around with. We got Billy Bob the Builder. Can you fix it? No, it's fucked. Who else we got? A super prison. Except it's not very super, is it? Not for the people who are in it. But yeah, I mean, these satellite fucking trade war between the US and China. Well, fucking, you got to understand, we're dependent on China. If you want to fucking have a go at China, you got to do it very, very fucking slowly. Fucking lining up alternate fucking suppliers, and then go, yeah, fuck off. You can't fucking do it straight away. It's like cutting off your own fucking oxygen supply. It seems like a good idea, but try breathing without it. The world is a very complex and interrelated place. And Trump has just been pulling all the levers and pressing the big red buttons and saying, what does this do? What does that do? It'll be fine. It's brilliant. I know what I'm doing. I know the art of the deal. I was on The Apprentice. I'm the world's greatest businessman. Donald Trump, a man who is worth exactly the same amount adjusted for fucking inflation that his father left him. Right? He's made nothing. Right? All he's done is fucking pay for shit his life. He's not he's not a self-made man. He inherited lots of money and real estate. He's mortgaged up the arse left, right, and centre. He made 2 casinos go fucking bankrupt. All his shit fell. Same for Musk. I mean, Tesla's failing now, but before that, there was the fucking Boring Company for his underground fucking motorways. There was the fucking Hyperloop. You know, SpaceX has still got a government contract. I mean, if the Democrats get in, what do you reckon the odds of SpaceX retaining their contract are? Slim to absolutely non-existent. They'll be fucking taken right the fuck out. Yeah. Trade war between the USA and Canada. Yeah. All sorts of trade wars. Yeah. Trade wars on steroids up the arsehole is what there's going to be. But yeah, it's an interesting time, and the way I see it, I think we're better off in the olden days. The days of feudal society where you were known by your trade, not by your name. You know, when people used to do shit. You were a butcher, you were a plumber, you were a baker, you were a roofer, a thatcher, a cooper, a blacksmith, a carpenter, you know, and used to exist within your own community. And we've lost that sense of community, and we've replaced it with fucking bullshit and fucking arguing about TV shows and politics online. Yeah. At the heart of every community was a church. And you might think, oh, religion's a load of bollocks. And to be honest, you're right, it is. But at least you used to gather under one roof, be it the church or the pub. You know, those cornerstones of our small societies where people are gathered together and be real. Mr. Fox, yeah, Mr. Fox. I'm not telling you anything about Mr. Fox, but you know, you were Val Kilmer. Oh dear, poor old Val Kilmer. He died of the old throat cancer, didn't he, or something? Or he died because he shit his bed too badly and he drowned in his own poo. Maybe. I'm not sure. I've never liked Val Kilmer. The minute I set eyes on him in Top Gear, I thought, you fucking arrogant cunt. He's just one of those people. I mean, I've seen some of his films, seen The Doors. He was all right for playing Jim Morrison because Jim Morrison was a cunt in real life. What a cunt. Oh, Mickey Rourke was recently kicked out of Big Brother. Yeah, well, I hope he had a good contract. When he was in for £500,000 for doing that, or $500,000, it's pretty much the same thing with the exchange rate these days, thanks to Brexit. I don't think he'll give a fuck as long as he gets paid his fucking money. He's got a good solicitor. He'll go, no, you've got to pay Mr. Rourke. You knew he's a cunt when you employed him. You can expect him to say controversial fucking shit and squabble with people. He's Mickey fucking Rourke, and he's 72. He was a professional boxer, so what do you expect his brain to be like at 72? Of course, he's a grumpy old granddad. Fucking hell, he's off his tits. He's Mickey fucking Rourke. This is a man who turned down roles in Platoon, Pulp Fiction, all sorts, and agreed to do films that were absolute shit. I mean, yeah, he's brilliant in Angel Heart. I mean, I quite enjoy a Prayer for the Dying. Spun was good, and his work in Sin City, absolutely sublime. And I mean, what do you need to say about Dinah and the Pope of Greenwich Village? Brilliant stuff. But he's a wild card, you know. He does some shit as well, you know, movie-wise. They fucked him over on that Iron Man sequel. That could have been fucking interesting. He was putting some work into that, and they cut a lot of his scenes. But yeah, so what, Big Brother? I don't watch that shit anymore. And when I did watch it, I was hating myself for watching it, but still fucking watching it. Absolute waste of time. Absolute bullshit. I saw the first episode of that thing with Pierce Brosnan and Tom Hardy in it, whatever it's called, Mob Family or something. And to be honest, I'm a bit sick and tired of violent shit. But it had some tasty actors turning up, and I was like, oh, it's what's his face? Fucking hell, he's good in. Right, scary looking fucker. Can't remember his name, but he's fucking mustard. He was in it, and I thought, brilliant. Yeah, quite an interesting thing, but I'm not really in the mood for mobster stuff. I mean, I saw The Gentleman recently, and it was all right, but Oh, fucking a show that's just about fucking criminal, fucking drug dealing, scamming, murdering cocksuckers. Yeah, who gives a fuck? Who really gives a fuck about a show about fucking criminals? Yeah. Mickey will probably turn down Batman. I don't know. I would. Trish Stratus. I don't know what that means. Bianca's cooking. Yeah, I don't even know who this Bianca is. You know, Pierce Brosnan's accent is awful. Tom Hardy looks bored and is boring. Yeah, and Helen Mirren. Oh, what the fuck she do? Well, as far as Mirren and Brosnan go, I mean, it's probably dried up from. They'll take anything going. But yeah, Tom Hardy, I've never liked him in anything I've seen him in, apart from that one I can't remember the name of. Taboo. He was good in Taboo. He had a hand in writing. I think his dad wrote it as well. That was good. That worked. But he pretty much ruined Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Whenever he turns up, you're like, oh Christ, it's that not bad. Fuck off. All right, Charlie Bronson. I thought that was like rubbish. Who wants to fucking watch that? And he was in Batman. Didn't think much of that. Bane. Sean Bean is in some scouse crime dribble. Yeah, there's a lot of this fucking crime stuff. I mean, what is it? Who the fuck's watching it? Who enjoys seeing that thing? It's all right having a crime movie once in a while. Godfather, Goodfellas, yeah, lovely. Bring on a bit of quality, but a crime TV show where every week it's fucking murder and drugs and the way all the characters are so pleased with themselves, and real life criminals aren't eloquent. They're not characters in Shakespeare who go giving these fucking speeches. They just wait outside for you and smash your fucking head in and bury you. You know what I mean? So hard, he was okay in Warriors. Portrayal of the Craze was cringe. Well, anything to do with the Craze. Tom Ahmad Hardy. Yeah, anything to do with the Craze is cringe-worthy because they were a couple of bullies. They were nasty thugs. People go, oh, they were glamorous. For what? They bought some nice shirts and fucking suits. They got nicked and they were locked up. But, you know, if you murder someone at a party in front of everyone, you're going to get done for it. They weren't even clever at the way they carried out their murders. They did them in fucking pubs and parties with witnesses. They should have done them on the quiet. They should have got the guys fucking invited somewhere for something and just done them on the quiet and disposed of them. So they just disappeared. I mean, the gangsters you've hardly heard of or never heard of operate that way, but the Craze, I mean, they just weren't very good at it because they got fucking caught and lifed up. And then, you know, there was no chance of them ever getting released because they were too famous to send out a fucking signal. You can murder someone, go to prison, come out and just fucking start again and be famous and everyone loves you. Oh, fuck that shit. They were doomed. No one went in prison. Yeah. It's Ronnie Crane's like a sketch from the Fast Show. I don't know. I didn't really pay that film much attention. I sat through it. What's that rolling pin? You're going to bake a cake? I came here for a proper shootout. That kind of thing. Ronnie Crane, I'm a giver, not a receiver. Yeah. I couldn't care less. I mean, who wants to see films about criminals? I mean, I like a bit of a crime drama now and again. I mean, I'm just gearing myself up. I was thinking I could do with watching Midnight Express with Brad, whatever his name was. Brad, I got AIDS and died before I could become properly famous. And John Hurt's in it as well. prison. I think it's Turkey or some similar sort of country. You know, the guy gets picked up with just cannabis, just like big chunks of cannabis in tinfoil that he's wrapped around himself to take back to the States and flog for a profit. And he gets thrown in this stinking, miserable dungeon. It's just like a horrible, dirty prison. Just like fucked. John Hurt's in there. Midnight Express. I fancy watching that. Tommy Hardy wasn't even a good Mad Max. Oh. But who is a good Mad Max? Can Mad Max, in and of himself, ever be good when it's a fucking Australian dystopian future car movie fucking mad event? I've never cared for the Mad Max movies. Come on, Wolfen. Come on. Roll off there. Come on. No. You're squashing me. Let's see. You lie down next to me, not on top of me. That's a good doggy. Yes, I like you. I love you. Yeah, your family. Your family. Yeah, I mean, there comes a point where you have to go with movies and TV. It ain't fucking good enough. I know the good stuff. I'll watch the good stuff. You try stuff out. You go, I'll give it a go. I'll give it an episode. Bond. Well, Tom Hardy is James Bond. Oh, fucking Daniel Craig's rubbish. I mean, Brosnan, who we've already mentioned tonight, I think Pierce Brosnan was a good Bond. Because there's very few people who can do Bond. You know. I think Clive Owen, if they got him at the right age, would have been all right. What's his name? Patrick Bateman, that mush. Christian Bale, possibly. They keep saying Idris Elba, we've got to have black Bond. Bond has got to be black. And since when have people with Scottish and Swiss ancestry who were fucking minor aristocratic middle class people been black? I'm sorry, but you go through the history books, there's no black aristocrats. You know? And when you ever see black guys at the top of mountains or fucking scuba diving the sharks or effectively driving motor cars at speed or reaching a high rank in the fucking intelligence services or the fucking Navy. Bond is fucking white. He's always been white. Jesus Christ. Same way Jesus in a film has to be dark haired and fucking Middle Eastern looking. Yeah, although, you know, his dad was white, definitely. God almighty. Yeah. What have you got here? Here we go. They could remake Midnight Express with Tom Hardy in a Mexican prison with MS-13 hard nuts. Yeah, and they could have him smuggling fucking 5.5 kilos of smack up his arsehole, because I'm sure he'd fucking fit it up there, the fat little cunt. Fucking load of shit. They shouldn't be remaking anything apart from the Mad Foxes. They should remake that. There we go. Pierce Brosnan's only good Bond was Goldeneye, and that's not even because of him. Remy Coltrane was sort of wasted as a plastic Russian. Yeah, and they had fucking Minnie Driver as his girlfriend doing bad karaoke. And Sean Bean as the villain. Trevelyan or whatever his name was. Yeah, good movie. Even better computer game. Yeah, bombed. James bombed. Fucks and bombed. I know, well, I had bollocks. Yeah, I love GoldenEye. And I like the fact that it had an Eric Serra soundtrack for a fucking change. And it started off and it was kind of like Bond, but it wasn't Bond. It just, yeah. I mean, Sean Connery was the best for a couple of films. Yeah, what did he do? Dr. No was good. From Russia with Love was good. Goldfinger was good. And then You Only Live Twice. Thunderball, not so good. Diamonds Are Forever was a shitter. And then fucking Never Say Never Again. That was fucking down the toilet at that point. And Roger Moore, yeah, Live and Let Die was all right. Man with the Golden Gun. The Spy Who Loved Me was fucking perfect. And then fucking, oh God, Moonraker, bit of a shitter. View to a Kill, and Octopussy, you know, oh, they belong in the toilet. So I should do Legend to the Prison Years, get Peter Dinklage's man, Frankie Fraser. Yeah, maybe. Frankie Fraser. They put him in a fucking old folks home eventually. Mad Frankie Fraser. He wasn't mad, he was just fucking very violent. Yeah. He's still around, don't be careful, don't slag him off. That's the last thing I want. Fucking mad Frankie Fraser knocking on your door because you're out of order, son. I'm going to fucking carve you up. Well, don't, Frankie. Come on. Oh, attractive lady. That's nice. Yeah, the Spy Who Loved Me had pretty much three in the same scene. They had Valerie Leon, Carry On Camping. He's just perfect. Caroline Munro out of Dracula AD 1972 and Slaughterhouse High. And Barbara Bach, the Spy Who Loved Me, who went off and married Ringo Starr and was never seen again. I had a sherbet lemon. I don't even know what that is. Somebody could do Mad Frankie. Yeah, Mad Frankie Fraser. I was done a movie about him or a TV show. He just pops up in documentaries himself, going on bit nift. Got the right arm. Ooh, hang on. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sick of it at the moment. I am properly fucking well sick of it. There's a film coming out with that Benedict Cumberbatch and that bird at Peep Show, Olivia Colman, called Roses. And it's an adaptation of a novel and simultaneously a remake of the movie made from that novel previously, The War of the Roses. About a couple getting divorced and being complete cunts to each other. I can't see a world where fucking Benedict Cumberbatch would marry Olivia Colman. I think she's a bit old for him and not quite glamorous enough. Yeah, but she's a cracking good actress and should be good in the portrayal of this mismatched marriage where she intends to get everything from him. And he's like, you can fuck off, I built this house. Yeah, I have to see how that works out. I mean, I've got some Jacques Cousteau fucking box sets to watch. You know, the Jacques Cousteau Experience, the Jacques Cousteau Odyssey. You know, the underwater world of Jacques Cousteau. I haven't got all of them though. I'm still gonna have to track them fucking down. Yeah, Billy Jacques Cousteau got the movies and all. You know, A World Without Sun. You know, Mon San Solio, it might be called. Yeah, got a few of those things. Yeah, Jacques Cousteau. I could do a bit of Jacques Cousteau. What do you think of Jacques Cousteau? Tom Hardy putting on weight could do a biopic of Hattie Jakes, quite possibly. Yeah. So what's everyone doing up at this time of night? Me? I did it because I was out with the dog, long walk with the dog, got hot, got back in, snooze. I snoozed it off, and then I woke up and I'm like, fucking hell, it's 10 o'clock. Oh my God. I'm normally not even thinking about going to bed at 10 o'clock. I'm waking up at 10 o'clock thinking, what the fuck? And I'm awake. Well, I'm going to get active as soon as the sun comes up. I'll tell you that for nothing. I'll tell you that for fucking 10 quid if you want. I'll charge you. I've already told you, so I can't charge you now. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? We've got a tenner's worth of information there that I'll be up at the crack of dawn. Or as I like to think it, up dawn's crack. Which crack? We don't know. Her arse crack? A fanny crack? Just sitting in the pub enjoying a bit of crack. Because that's what the Irish call it. They call it crack. Yeah, we enjoy the crack. Yeah, probably not crack cocaine or an arse crack. I think it's just their word for banter and good humour. Yeah. They're doing a bit of that. A bit of banter and good humour. I should do a bit of that on my show. But I can't be bothered. I'm too pissed off with the world. Donald fucking cunt boy Trump. What a cocksucker. Elon fucking smashed out his brains. Apparently he's on ketamine, this shit. Isn't that a fucking horse tranquilizer or something? You see him walking about and he's like, oh, he's like all over the show, like wobbling his head around and his eyes are going and he's moving his arms in a funny manner. One of them keeps fucking flying up in the air. What the fuck? But yeah, I mean, look at this super prison in El Salvador. It looks fucking scary as fuck. 65 to 70 per cell. They've got these fucking bunk beds that are like 4 fucking stories high. Jesus. But yeah, well, I think I might have a viewing of Midnight Express. No, it's about Alan Parker, isn't it? Alan Parker. Fresh off the success of fucking Bugsy Malone. And what was that other one he did? Was it called Angel or something? I can't remember. Birdie. Mr. Birdie. It wasn't Bird by Clint Eastwood because that was Bird about Charlie Parker. But yeah, Alan Parker, he died a few years ago. I did some half-decent movies here and there. He did Angel Art, that was a good one. You might have one called Birdie. I'm just going to go and check. Just hold with me. Just be a minute. Just checked out. He did direct a film called Birdie. Nicolas Cage is in it. Interesting. I remember seeing a trailer for it years ago and thinking, oh, Alan Parker film. Oh, I haven't seen Birdie. I might have to have a look into that. Yeah, he did Fame as well and Bugsy Malone. But he did do Angel Heart, based on the book Falling Angel, by some unpronounceable author. I don't know what's going to happen. But the world is bad. It's worse than when Thatcher and Reagan and cunts like that were fucking around, because they weren't really fucking around quite the same way. But Trump, it's just like a fucking kid. He's like Eric Cartman. He's just pulling all the levers and pressing all the buttons and going, I'm going to sort this out. It'll be fine. I'm an expert. I'm the world's greatest businessman. Everyone's going to be rich. We're going to be rich, rich, rich. We're going to be winning, winning, winning. He's already saying that fucking food prices are down when they're fucking not. This is what con artists do. They lie and they convince you, just because they're rich. If you invest in them, they'll make you rich as well. No, they'll just have your money and fuck you over for it. He's a crook. He's a con man. He's a liar. He's a piece of poo. Big piece of poo. Big jobby. Great big fucking orange jobby. Oh. He's diuretical. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a little bit of toast and a piss. I might have to piss first. I might have to piss second. We don't know. I don't know. I'm hardly going to disclose my fucking my privicitudes about my technique. But yeah, like toasted cheese and ham sandwich, I think. A bit of lettuce on it. Why not? All right, I'll see you later. Enjoy yourselves and maybe write some comments on the video. After you finish watching the video, write some comments on it and I'll come and reply to them later. And channel's getting active, Yeah, we're two's company and three's an audience. What the fuck, I'll see you later. Christ.